keeps us apart. Suspicion. Why torture me?
There's something very strange about the history of music. You can probably sing along to the melody of a song that was hugely popular in the 1960s. You may have heard it hundreds of times on the radio. But if someone asked you who actually sang it, many people today wouldn't be able to remember. While the world still talks about the Beatles, Elvis Presley, and Simon and Garfunkel, there were other artists who topped the Billboard charts, sold millions of records, and appeared across newspapers all over America, only to fade from public memory just a few years later. Some were caught up in scandals, some saw their careers collapse because of bad decisions, others faced tragedies that changed their lives forever. And one of the songs on today's list is even connected to a mysterious real-life incident that kept the entire country talking for months. Today, we're looking back at 12 of the most famous one-hit wonders of the 1960s, artists who captivated the world with just a single hit song. And who knows, you may hear a name you haven't thought about in decades. Leave a 1 in the comments to let me know you're ready to watch this video all the way through.
Spring little Cobra getting ready to strike. The spring little Cobra with the all.
Number 1. Suspicion, Terry Stafford.
Keeps us apart. Suspicion. Why torture me?
There was a time in 1964 when Suspicion was playing everywhere across America. The strange thing is that just a few years later, the man who sang it had almost disappeared from the music industry as if he had never existed. Many newspapers at the time began asking why Terry Stafford disappeared so quickly.
Darling, if you love me, I beg you wait a little longer.
The song quickly climbed into Billboard's top 3 thanks to its suspicious melody and the haunting lyric, "Suspicion torments my heart." Then, after that hit, Stafford never had another similar success. There were rumors that he was trapped in the shadow of being an Elvis copycat, while others believed the record label did not know how to build a unique image for him during the chaotic British invasion era.
Every time you call me and tell me we should meet tomorrow.
Perhaps the saddest thing is that in music, if you cannot maintain your own identity, even a great talent can be forgotten very quickly. But the next song was what truly left all of America confused at the time. Because even today, no one has been able to explain that mystery.
We'll sing in the sunshine, then I'll be on my way.
Number 2. We'll Sing in the Sunshine, Gail Garnett.
You'll often speak about me.
Can you believe that one of the gentlest songs in America during the 1960s was actually born from a feeling of loneliness that the singer herself could hardly endure?
We sang in the sunshine, then she went on her way.
When Gail Garnett recorded We'll Sing in the Sunshine, very few people knew she was living in isolation between Hollywood and the highly competitive music industry. With her unusual blend of folk and country style, Gail was once seen by many record labels as too different to become a mainstream star.
And give but what you can, and you can sing in the sunshine.
Behind that soft voice were rumors of broken relationships, the pressure of fame, and the isolation that made her want to leave the stage many times. Ironically, that very song became a hit that sold more than 1 million copies and won a Grammy, turning Gail into a sensation overnight. But what made many people the most curious was, why did a singer who once captivated all of America almost disappear from the spotlight so quickly?
I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. Never forget the sound that night.
Number 3, Last Kiss, J. Frank Wilson and the Cavaliers.
Very far, there in the road, straight ahead.
The scariest thing about Last Kiss was not in the lyrics, but in what happened in real life after the song became famous. When it was released, Last Kiss quickly climbed to the number 2 spot on Billboard thanks to its haunting story of love and a car accident, becoming the biggest hit of J. Frank Wilson and the Cavaliers' career.
I held her close, I kissed her our last kiss. I found the love that I knew I would miss.
Sadly, not long afterward, the group's manager was killed in an accident on the way to a concert, shocking the public because of the strange coincidence with the song's storyline. Wilson continued performing after that but never had another major hit again, even though the song Hey Little One had once been expected to explode in popularity.
She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave.
Some people believed he was weighed down by psychological pressure, while others thought the British invasion buried his career. Gee, if you think the previous two artists had sad endings, wait until the next song, the one that kept the American press arguing for years.
That's the way we'll fall in love.
Number 4. Have I the Right? The Honeycombs.
Though you're shy, you know I really want to.
Did the Honeycombs really deserve for the whole world to remember them for only one hit song? At the end of 1964, Have I the Right exploded so massively that almost everywhere people went in England or America, they could hear its chaotic pounding drums.
No delay, no.
Its unusual stomp sound and rebellious vocals helped the song quickly climb the charts and turn the Honeycombs into a British invasion sensation. But that overwhelming success became the very shadow they could never escape.
Tell me.
Later singles like That's the Way were once expected to continue the explosion in popularity, but they quickly faded away. There were rumors of tension within the group, while others believed they were drowned out among the many British bands of the same era. If you have made it this far, tell me if there was any song among these 4 that you once listened to with a past love.
Hey little Cobra, don't you know you're gonna shut up?
Number 5. Hey Little Cobra, the Rip Chords.
Shut up, spring little Cobra, getting ready to strike. The spring little Cobra with the all your might.
There is something quite strange about the Rip Chords. Even though Hey Little Cobra once made all of America obsessed with youth racing car culture, many people today cannot even remember the faces of the people who sang it.
Hey little Cobra, don't you know you're gonna shut up?
The song, with its roaring engine sounds and fiery energy, quickly climbed to the #1 spot on Billboard, becoming a symbol of the muscle car explosion era in America. But behind that excitement was a secret few people knew. The group was actually almost entirely created by studio musicians rather than being a real band. After their huge success, the Rip Chords never recreated a similar craze again.
Spring little Cobra, getting ready to strike. Spring little Cobra with the all your might.
Some people believed the market changed too quickly, while others thought they never truly had their own identity. And the saddest thing is that sometimes one famous song is still not enough to help an artist survive for the long term. But the next story is far stranger.
There is no dawn.
Number 6. White on White, Danny Williams.
Who can say why this had to be?
It is truly heartbreaking for Danny Williams, the man once called the Johnny Mathis of England, with his soaring voice in White on White, only to suffer the tragic fate of a fading star.
On a day without you.
The song reached prestigious success on the charts, suddenly becoming the only peak of his career as everything afterward spiraled downward without stopping. The public curiously asked, was it because of conflicts over exploitative contracts, or did failed comeback attempts crush him?
For two lonely strangers.
This is a warning for the younger generation about the illusion of fame. Behind that sweet melody was a Hollywood file buried beneath deeply sorrowful secrets. Stay focused, because the next story about a legendary couple will be far more thrilling and shocking.
Brown eyes and wind blown through his hair.
Number 7. Popsicles and Icicles, the Mermaids.
Icicles, baseball and fancy clothes.
Few people still remember that during the height of Beatlemania, there was an American girl group that became the symbol of youth for an entire generation, then disappeared almost overnight. That was the Marines, 3 teenage girls behind the song Popsicles and Icicles, the hit that captivated millions of American teenagers in 1963. But when the song reached the peak of its fame, 2 members left the group to return to school, while the British music wave began sweeping American artists off the charts. The Marines disappeared so quickly that many people believed America lost a legend before it even had the chance to truly become one. To this day, many people still do not understand why a group that had just reached the top became forgotten so quickly. Number 8. Romeo and Juliet, the Reflrctions. How could an unknown group revive Shakespeare's classic love story into a hit that swept the world, then suddenly vanish from the music industry? Romeo and Juliet by the Reflrctions was exactly that kind of phenomenon, exploding in popularity before fading away in bitterness. Did fierce internal conflicts or the audience turning their backs cause their later singles to fail disastrously? This disappearance left behind deep regret and a major lesson about unity for people working in the industry today. A horrifying secret about backstage manipulation is still being hidden. But prepare yourself, because the truth behind the next song will be even more brutal and explosive. Number 9. Little Honda, the Hondells.
We're going down to the Honda shop, I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Can you believe that a band formed in the blink of an eye just to record a commercial song could achieve worldwide success? Little Honda by the Hondells did exactly that, but they were eventually crushed by their own rapid fame.
It's not a big motorcycle, just a groovy little motorbike.
People wondered whether they were victims of an exploitative record label or if overwhelming psychological pressure caused their later near-hit releases to fail. Looking back, today's younger generation cannot help but feel regret over the short-lived success of this promising project.
Oh, when I go into the turn and I hang on tight.
They disappeared like ghosts in music history. But that is not all. The mystery behind their final hit is about to be revealed, and it will surprise you even more. Number 10. Selfish One, Jackie Ross.
You're making eyes at me. Is it really you?
Prepare yourself to face the truth that the female singer with the mesmerizing voice in the song Selfish One nearly became a diva, but her career was permanently buried after a shocking lawsuit.
And I can see that you're really overballing. You're not selfish at all.
Jackie Ross had a spectacular breakthrough, but copyright disputes and the pressure of fame caused her comeback efforts to fail disastrously. The public was confused, speculating about hidden forces that froze her career.
Selfish one, why keep your love to yourself?
A chapter filled with regret came to an end, leaving behind a painful lesson for young people about protecting their legal rights. The series of mysterious cases ends here, but the dark side of Hollywood will forever remain the strongest warning.
Neighborhood, when he walks by, he looks so good.
Number 11, I Want to Love Him So Bad, the Jelly Beans.
I can't help it. I wanna love him so bad.
Who was the most regrettable one-hit wonder group of 1964? For many people, it was I Want to Love Him So Bad. The song quickly climbed the Billboard charts thanks to its sweet melody aimed at young audiences. What made it special was that the song was written by Jeff Barry and Ellie Greenwich, the duo behind many legendary hits of the 1960s.
Name is Jim, I can't be blamed for loving him.
But after that success, the Jelly Beans almost disappeared. There were rumors that the record label abandoned them to focus on promoting other groups, while some sources claimed that the pressure of achieving fame too early caused internal cracks within the group. They continued releasing singles, but all of them failed. Few people knew that the song actually reflected the loneliness and immature love of American teenagers at that time.
Ringo, Ringo.
Number 12. Ringo, Lorne Greene.
I blocked the path of his retreat. He turned and stepped into the street. A dozen guns spit fire and lead.
Could a cowboy-themed song really overcome the Beatlemania phenomenon of 1964? Ringo did exactly that. Millions of Americans at the time believed the song was connected to the Beatles, but in reality, it was a spoken word recording about a gunslinger from the Wild West.
Ringo.
I nursed him till the danger passed.
This controversial misunderstanding pushed the song straight to the #1 spot on the Billboard charts and turned it into a nationwide phenomenon.
The tarnished star above the name of Ringo.
However, after this hit, Greene never achieved similar success again, even though he continued releasing music and acting in films. Few people realized that the song actually carried a message about redemption and the chance for a better life.
Every time you hold me, I'm still not certain that you care.
Behind the hit songs of 1964 were lives that few people remember anymore. Some singers were swallowed by their own success, some disappeared after scandals, while others never truly escaped the shadow of a single song. In your opinion, which artist made you feel the most regret in today's video? And do you think the music industry is truly too cruel to one-hit wonders? Share your thoughts with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring Hollywood's forgotten music files.